Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Fish Room Bum. Well, I have to say, I am pretty excited today. I got a few new fish, but in particular, for my big 180 gallon project, I got my Bandit cichlids. And these fish are so awesome, and they're just the right size. They are just beautiful fish. Absolutely gorgeous. So, as soon as I can, I'm trying to get my 180 gallon tank set up. Um, my flagtail, his colors are really showing nicely. Um, he is, let's see, about a good solid 3 inches, and he's colored up nicely. He's really a beautiful fish. And then I've got my tiger Oscar. Great colors, nice pattern. Really dark. And then I've got my albino Oscar, and I absolutely love him or her. I think she's going to be the boss in the tank. She's a little bit, he's a little bit bigger than my tiger Oscar, and my albino seems to be the dominant one of the two Oscars. And so far, so good. My albino Oscar doesn't seem to be causing too much tension in the tank. Although, one thing I'm wondering about, and if anybody has any feedback, certainly be open to hearing what you have to say about my my loaches in here. These are golden zebra loaches, and they're about 3, some are 4 inches, and they kind of resemble Batia loaches. Same genus, different species. They're very similar. And I'm just wondering what people think about leaving the loaches in with these fish right now, because they're smaller fish right now, but obviously these fish are all going to get to be around a foot long. And sorry, not to leave out my rocktail, who is a beautiful fish, and he just seems to be interested in having a staring contest with me right now, which is fine. But anyway, what do you people, you viewers, have to say? What are your thoughts about keeping these loaches here in the tank? I'm going to be moving everybody to a 180 gallon tank, and it's 6 feet long, but I don't need the loaches in there. They would be pretty cool. They'll probably get a little bit bigger over the next few years. I don't know how much bigger, but I haven't done this one before, so I don't have any experience with these Asian loaches in a large South American cichlid tank, and it's going to be a biotype, biotope, and I I don't want the, let's say the Oscars to be like a foot long and then be tempted to go after the loaches when I can just avoid it altogether. These Bandit cichlids should get to be around 7 to 8 inches. And the same thing with that Geophagus Heckley. Albino at that. It's a threadfin. Threadfin cichlid. Sorry about that. My rock tail flipped out there. Hate that. He does that every once in a while, and everybody in the tank flips out. That's really a very bad thing. Because what can happen is these fish, when they're swimming full speed ahead, they can bash their heads right into the side of the aquarium. And then what happens to, what on occasion has a tendency to happen, is the fish will have a hemorrhage because they hit their head so hard, and the impact is like on the area of the eye socket. And I've seen already 2, maybe 3 fish where this has happened, and that's been their demise. Shortly after a few days, the fish dies, very likely possibly due to brain damage. And yeah, that kind of worries me, so I'm hoping to get into a bigger tank very soon so that my rocktail doesn't spaz out on everybody. Doesn't happen often, but it only takes one time. And I've had a fish. I had an 8-inch super red Severum, beautiful fish, huge, really thick. And so one day I came home and he bashed his head into the side of the aquarium, and his eye was bulging out, and it was not Popeye. And then a few days later, I mean, there's nothing I could do. He just died. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And until next time. And if you have any feedback, I definitely appreciate it, good or bad. And I definitely appreciate the support. So please feel free to hit that subscribe button. And I apologize for the glare. I need to upgrade my camera. Hopefully one day I can do that. Alright everybody, till next time, this is the Fish Room Bum, signing off.